You know what, Ryan? I'd be a liar if I said I didn't see some weird stuff on the internet yesterday.
Ah,
Um, you know, I feel like there was like a collaboration going on between two tire manufacturers. It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird. Maybe they made like a mixtape, and Hoosier teamed up with Mickey Thompson and made an ultimate slick. And I didn't know they sold it, and that's pretty cool. But I'm just wondering if Ryan Martin has any comment on that topic.
I better answer
Yeah,
some
oh, there
questions.
we go. There's a
And the
picture.
other comment over here is Hoosier MT, Hoosier MT, Hoosier MT. So, look, here's the thing. We've been, the first, everybody watched No Prep Kings. And the first couple seasons were tough. I barely missed them. The third one, we were right there, and there was a lot of people clicking on our heels. And we were always trying to do something to try to get a competitive edge on the next guy. And everybody knows that tire's a Hoosier. Oh, look, there it is. You might not know that's a Hoosier, but that's actually a Hoosier tire. So that being said, I ran that tire early on, I don't know, season 2 or something like that. And the tire worked good, but we shook it real bad. And I went away from it, went back to a different tire, and we didn't win the championship with the tire. And it wasn't the tire's fault. It was maybe the way I ran the car or whatever the case was. But I knew that I needed, if I was going to be faster, I needed to get back on that big Hoosier. So we dedicated 2 or 3 months to just trying to make this Hoosier work without shaking the car apart, and doing it where I didn't want a lot of people to know about it. Because if I could figure it out, there was a couple people that already had it figured out. But if I could figure it out, I feel like it would give me an edge. And then if somebody knew that I got it figured out, then the next thing you know, somebody else is going to try it, somebody else is going to try it, somebody else is going to try it. So we hid that tire for a while because we made it work. And we made it work, and we got real fast on it. And so, look, I'm not going to lie. At first, we were real diligent. We'd buff all the letters off the side of it, get our little stencil, and you couldn't tell the difference, right? Well, we started getting lazy towards the end, and every now and then you would see where we cleaned up the outsides real good, but the insides. So if you were sharp, you could still see. If you looked underneath it, you could still see. It's like, well, we got kind of lazy every now and then, or we're in a hurry, or whatever the case is. Well, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember why that picture come up, and we were shooting the street show, and we were doing some stuff around the shop, and we were literally test fitting tires. Well, that was at the time, that wasn't even my tire. So that was another racer who was doing the same thing, who was at my shop, and I grabbed the tire and I fit it on the car. Well, that's what they filmed me doing, was fitting the tire on the car. And lo and behold, boom, 2 years later, it pops up. So that's about 2 years old, and that's when we filmed that. And it had nothing to do. I've seen all the comments all day long. I've seen it's for sponsors, and Mickey Thompson paid me, and so, but the Hoosier worked better. It had nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with sponsors. It was solely because that Mickey Thompson, that Hoosier worked, and we didn't want everybody to know how good it worked for us. A lot of the bracket guys picked up on it because it's an old bracket racer trick. They hid tires and stenciled different things, and so a lot of guys on some of our social media was like, "I know exactly what you're doing. You're hiding the tire from everybody else." They're pretty close, and it didn't look. I don't know, when was it? It was a year ago. It was when they figured out what we were doing.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this: what's some funny is some racers that we all know, and I won't name names because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but would call me and ask me the part number on my Mickey Thompsons.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
It's 2021. Name names. You got to name names, man. 2021.
There's so many, I can't remember. There was literally a good handful of people that were calling me, asking me for that part number. Yeah, hey, people will call me and go, "Hey, what's the drive shaft speed with the Mickey Thompson?" That's the new Mickey Thompson tire, right? I'm like,
yeah,
it's a new tire.
Yeah.
That wasn't really lying. It was a new tire, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, you weren't lying. It's a hybrid.
I don't know if I'm lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
that's
hybrid tire.
But now those are on everybody's cars. They're like a dime a dozen. You probably have like 3 or 4 sets laying in your garage right now.
Mickey Thompsons or Hoosiers?
Hoosiers, both of them.
No. See, I'm the big dummy. I just said, man, Ryan Martin runs a Mickey Thompson. Hell yeah, that's what I'm running. Mickey Thompson, because I want to be fireball fast. And that's what I did. And I didn't even know I got bamboozled the whole time. But
yeah.
Anyways.
Well, and if you were real good on the episode, and people caught that picture on the episode, but if you watch when I raced Dave on the episode, it says Hoosier on it plain as day.
Yeah.
So it was not really like we was hiding it. You know what I'm saying? We were just kind of hiding it. right?
Okay. Yeah. You were kind of hiding it, but not hiding it. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't feel like we were hiding it all the way. Yeah. We got lazy towards the end. We should have hit it a little better, but by then everybody knew about it anyway. So.
Yeah. I would blame Javi for that, for getting lazy. I mean, that's not the driver's job to grind off the Hoosier. That's not the driver's job.
I may have said that. I
did get super lazy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You did. Yeah.
I couldn't find a razor blade that day.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But hey, it's cool. On my comments, I've upset all my sponsors that pour money to me, the tire manufacturers. Yeah. I've really upset those guys. So that's very true. And then what else? What else was good? Oh, and then I had a lot of people trying to educate me on, if you're gonna do that, you've got to take the letters off the sides. They wanted me to buff the tire, cut it with a razor blade. What else? Body fill it. I had some really cool stuff. Yeah. So it's cool. I got a lot of people. Social media world is filled with a lot of really intelligent people.
Oh, hey, they have told me what I'm doing wrong every race when I flag. So I've taken notes. I'm gonna be perfect next time. I'm gonna be perfect, dude.
I know. One of these days we'll listen to everybody else is doing this, right?
Yeah, exactly. I just hope that they invite me to their cash days when they have it, because I want to learn. I want to take notes. I want to show up, participate, and really figure out how to do it right. So I just hope I get the invite. So, but no, man. Yeah. Hey, sure. I get it. I appreciate you talking about the whole tire deal. I know, it was an old deal from a long time ago, but still, the internet they blow it up. Oh my God. They probably think this just happened yesterday, that we just took the picture yesterday and that's when it happened. So, for you to come on here and talk about it though, like, it just shows you don't have anything to hide. Like, other than, maybe 2 years ago you were trying to steer some people the other way, but that's racing, you try to get
listen, you can call me shady for that if you want, and I'll own that. I get it. Look, I had some people, that did the same thing with the Mickey Thompson tire that didn't, that had some, I'm sure you heard every now and then there were some tires out there that didn't have part numbers, and they always worked really good, stuff like that.
That was weird. So that got weird.
So I'm thinking, well, if those guys got tires without part numbers, well, maybe I got a different tire that I don't ever want everybody to know about. And it was something you could go get anyway. But a lot of people have figured that out now.